After months of promotion and protest, Quebec has tabled a bill that would ban public employees from wearing overt religious symbols at work. The Quebec Charter of Values has a new, and I have to add, much longer name, but the battle over its contents is expected to be as divisive as ever. We've got Thomas Daigle on the story. He is standing by live in Montreal. What have you learned so far, Thomas?
Well, Suhan, I just received the bill. It's a 24-page document. Was just reading it on my smartphone, so I can tell you what I've been able to decipher from the bill so far. Two things that we were wondering about: that ban on religious symbols for public sector employees. How far-reaching would that ban go? It appears that it's going to cover, as the PQ has said all along, all public sector employees. We'll be finding out more from the minister responsible for the charter as he speaks to the media in the coming minutes. That is Bernard Drinville. Another thing that we were wondering about in recent weeks was the opt-out clause. Municipalities on the island of Montreal and hospitals and other institutions had said they would use that clause so that the charter would not apply to them. But what we've learned from a quick read of the bill is that there's going to be a 5-year transition period for municipalities and institutions that want a transition period to figure out how they're going to be able to apply these new charter rules to the people who work there. Municipalities, for one, are not going to be able to apply that 5-year transition to police and firefighters. They immediately, if they already wear religious symbols on the job, will have to remove them soon if this charter does go forward, Suhanna.
Speaking of going forward, how likely is it this bill will be adopted?
I'll tell you what, just minutes ago, we found out that the government wanted the tabling of this bill to be a confidence motion. So up until a few minutes ago, we thought perhaps the government would fall on this bill this morning. That didn't happen. The opposition Liberals said they seemed open to voting in favor of it, but just the tabling of it because they have not seen the bill. It was their first chance to actually read it, so they weren't going to vote against the tabling of the bill itself. The Liberals, though, have said they are opposed to the issues. They say it's a human rights violation, this ban on religious symbols. The second opposition party, the CAQ, seems open to working with the government, finding common ground. So the CAQ could be the deal maker here. They're going to make or break this charter in the coming days. We're told they're not going to react today. They're going to let the suspense build, and we are going to find out more again when Bernard Drinville speaks to the media in the coming minutes.